What is up, guys? It's your boy Clouds here, and as y'all can tell by this video, we finna be doing a weapon tier list. Now, I didn't really know what else to upload today, and some people have been asking for a weapon tier list, so I figured might as well do it. Now, before we get into today's video, please support your boy. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We're on our road to 7K subs, my boys. And I feel like it's right around the corner. We at like what? 6,500 right now, bro, which is crazy. We got here this quick. Anyways, hopping right into the tier list. I'm gonna try to do this tier list as like non-biased as possible, and like I'm gonna be taking into account of like everything in this tier list. Now, first of all, I'm gonna make this this tier right here one sword style sword. Now, this doesn't mean it's bad, so just keep that in mind. This doesn't mean it's bad. However, we're just gonna put all of the one sword style swords in here because if you're not a one sword style user, you can't really use it anything else in PvP, at least. That's just at least my opinion. So yeah, the only one I would say that's actually kind of usable, even outside of like using one sword style, is CB's Katana, which I would probably put B tier because honestly, its M1 speed is really fast. Its base M1 damage is really fast, so it's really good. But I'm just gonna keep it in the one sword style tier for now, or for this list. But that doesn't mean it's bad. It's just its own category. And personally, I don't really think any weapon is like D tier anyways, so it makes sense to put it there. Now, first, I just want to say this is my opinion. I remember my last tier list, the dungeon tier list, a lot of people disagree with me, which is fine. I based that tier list just off of my personal experience and like the fact that I did like hundreds of dungeons. Same with this. I've done tons of PvP. I've had experience with almost every single weapon except the exception of two weapons. Candy Cane and Sentinels. However, I do know how good those are as well. So hopping right into this, let's get the easy one out the way. First off, Bisento, easy S tier. Has very good range to it and has pretty decent M1 speed. I think the M1 speed is faster than Kiribachi from what I've heard. Damage is insane. And honestly, it's just an overall really good weapon. Even if you don't have Gura, the moves are pretty good, I would say, at least. Especially the second one. I think it's just like the Shockwave Blast or whatever. I don't know what the name is off the top of my head right now. But I think we can all agree Bisento is an easy S tier. Really good weapon, honestly. And honestly, you should really get this weapon. This weapon goes with almost every single fruit that I've seen. There's a build you can find with Bisento with every single fruit. So yeah, there you have it right there. Now, another easy one. Probably like the fastest M1 speed in the game. Trident, actually insane. The amount of combo extenders you can do with this, with the Trident Impale, is really good. And having it actually has good M1 damage as well. Pull comes in handy if you can land it. There's a Magu Eruption pull combo that everybody's been doing lately. This fruit pairs together with This weapon pairs together with so many fruits as well. It's super versatile due to the Impale and pull. The fact that the Impale goes through block definitely helps as well, and you can catch a lot of people off guard with pull. Sometimes when people get up after an M1 combo, they don't block. You can try to pull that way. However, most good players end up blocking. You get what I'm trying to say. The amount of versatility with Trident is actually really good, and most people, I guarantee, if you go into arena mode, 90% of people are going to be running either Trident or Bisento right now. At least from my experience, most people I run into are running either Trident or Bisento. So these are honestly really good fruits. And the good thing is they're not event fruits. You can get them whenever, wherever. It just sucks that they're 1% drops, so they are a bit tedious to farm for. Now, Sentinels, I don't really know much about it, but I do know it heals. And I don't know if this is an actual like weapon. I'm not too sure on that, but I'm gonna put that in B tier because it heals. And that's pretty much the most I can say on that. Bouquet. Back in update 2, we were seeing all the builds with Bouquet and Marrow. I have not seen a single Bouquet user in arena since the whole Marrow build lost its spark. And honestly, now I don't really see a reason to like use this over other weapons. However, I will give this B tier because I think the stamina regen is still pretty good, and I think the stun is also pretty good. However, the end lag, if you miss the stun, is so easy to counter. So easy to counter. And so this weapon is definitely an easily counterable fruit. However, it does have its uses. I just haven't seen anyone use it in update 3. Not a single soul using update 3. But that doesn't mean it's bad. B tier is still pretty good. And I would say if you could, I'm going to put that in the top of B tier, by the way. I would say if you can figure out a way to use this in a build, then I would say it's pretty good. Maybe you could use this with more stamina draining fruits, such as like Pika or something, man. And then you could take advantage of the stam regen with this, the stam regen move with that. And I mean, the stun is good if you can pull it off. However, the fact that one, the stun is fairly easily dodgeable, and if you miss the stun, bro, like you're getting countered hard with that. So I would say due to that, this is a B tier. You know, it has its uses, it has its, you know, good sides, but the downsides to it. And I think the M1 speed is not that fast. The M1 speed and the M1 damage are not that good, which means you can get countered. Now the next one, such a fall from grace, I have to say Golden Pole. Golden Pole got a huge nerf. And I think I would still put Golden Pole over Bokken. But ever since the nerf, I haven't seen anyone use Golden Pole, and for good reason. Golden Pole could arguably be A tier still. The damage is good, but the M1 speed is also kind of slow compared to others. Comparative to others, the M1 speed is kind of slow. Man, they really lowered the duration of the thrust and the swing so much. Like the thrust before lasted like a good 10 seconds, bro. Now the thrust only lasts like 3 to 4 seconds. I think 4, like the upper of 4 seconds, and then the swing, I think it lasts like 5 seconds. But honestly, that was a pretty huge nerf considering there was tons of infinite combos revolved around the pole method. And honestly, I just think right now there's so many better things you could use than pull. Not saying pull is bad, because obviously B tier is not bad. But due to that nerf, I would say it was B tier. If it wasn't for the nerf, it would be A tier. And the reason before the nerf it wouldn't reach S tier is because of the M1 speed. So yeah, these ones just kind of outshine it. So yeah, if you guys disagree with this, let me know. Like I said, it's completely my opinion. If you guys feel differently, that's completely fine. Now let's get into another easy one. Gravity Cane, easy S tier. M1 speed, insane. The little gravity field honestly is really good for combo extenders. And I mean, if you can catch him off guard with that, like let's say I do this against mirror users sometimes when I use Gravity Cane. They miss their flame pillar, you hit them with the gravity field, and bam, you know, it's easy damage. It goes together with tons of fruits easy. Pika, you know, Gura. I haven't seen any combos with it with Mara or Magu. However, you can use it with Phoenix. You know, you guys get the gist. You can really pair up Gravity Cane with like any fruit, I think, if you try hard enough, because the M1 speed on this is insane, man. And really, it's not a bad thing. Like, this is a really good weapon. So yeah, I think it easily deserves S tier. I think this is another 1% drop. So man, you gotta have to farm to get this one, bro. Like, it took me so long to get the Gravity Cane. Anyways, actually no, I'm tripping. This is a 5% drop, ain't it? Either way, man, Gravitail's hard to kill. So now this is one that pains me because I didn't get this weapon. However, I know how good it is, so it easily gets S tier. There are still people to this day using Gravity Cane in almost every single fruit build. The little freeze, flash freeze move is so good for combo extenders. You know, there's a Magu Candy Cane build where after you use Eruption, you use Flash Freeze and you can extend your combo that way. There's Pika Candy Cane, Gura Candy Cane. You guys get the gist. And having that heal move also is really helpful. I would honestly put this above Gravity Cane as well. It is 100% better than Gravity Cane. The M1 speed is super fast. However, between these three, it is debatable which one is better. I would honestly say all of these are tied in their own ways. Maybe Trident and Bisento being slightly above Candy Cane, but Candy Cane, man, is so good, bro. Like, it's so versatile because of that heal and that flash freeze. I mean, like, even if you initially miss the flash freeze, Sometimes your opponent walks into the flash freeze because they forget it still freezes you even after you've casted it. Like it stays there on the ground for like a good couple seconds, and if they hit it, like if they walk into it even after you've missed it on them, it still freezes them. And you'd be surprised how many people get caught by that even after like you've missed it. So I don't know, I think that's easily enough to put this into S tier. So yeah, next weapon, I'm gonna say Kiribachi in the bottom of A tier. I've seen the Kiribachi Hiei combos, Kiribachi Mera combos. However, there's one thing that holds Kiribachi back that you cannot lie: the M1 speed and the M1 damage. There's been so many times where like I've gone against a Kiribachi user and I can literally hit them through in the middle of their M1s because their M1 speed is so slow. It's actually crazy, man. And the M1 speed is a lot slower than Bisento, it feels like. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but the M1 speed for Kiribachi is really low. Now, if you can pull off a combo with Kiribachi, it is really punishing. The smash is a really good move, and the frenzy is a really good move if you can pull them off. However, they are all easy to dodge and they are all slow. However, the smash is a move that you can catch a lot of people off guard with and guard break them into the frenzy. I've seen that combo. It's been used against me, and Kiribachi right now is getting a little bit of a second wind with these Kiribachi Hiei users. Honestly, it's a pretty good combo. However, I don't think it is above A. Like I can't see myself putting Kiribachi in S tier due to the M1 damage, and then M1 speed. It's easily counterable. It's slower than Bisento even, I think. And overall, the moves are just not as versatile with other builds. So yeah, I think that is why I placed this into A tier. And Elo's Hammer, I want to put this fruit into S tier. Not fruit. I want to put this weapon in the S tier. However, there's nothing I can do like that makes me think it is like S tier. It has to go into A because I don't know if you've heard a lot of YouTubers talking about this. Revolver AGZ has talked about it. Some other YouTubers have talked about it. But the scaling with this fruit, I keep saying fruit. The scaling with this weapon is just weird, bro. Like I was just talking to my friend about this the other day. I had like a build with 360 inch sword. With Trident, I was dealing like 32 per hit, and for some reason with this, I was only doing like 27 or 28 per hit. I don't remember what it was, but it was under 30, and I was just like, bro, what? Like, how? Like, this is a slow like weapon, and yet it's not dealing more than like these faster weapons. It doesn't make sense, and the moves don't even do that much. I think with like 360 sword, I was only dealing like 50 on the smash, which is not that much. And then the pound festival, it only does like 20 per tick 3 times. But the thing is, that move is kind of bugged right now. Sometimes when you're supposed to get a guaranteed hit, it just doesn't register and it doesn't go through. I don't know, man. It's really weird, but I expected more from this weapon. It is a very good weapon, don't get me wrong. Like I've seen the Mera hammer combos, it's insane. But one, it's not as versatile, and two, it's kind of disappointing. Like I've heard Revolver AGC talk about this. He was saying basically it's a update 3 weapon with update 1 scaling, kind of like Kiribachi, right? It's an update 3 weapon doing like update 1 damage, and the scaling is weird. It really is, bro. Like, how is it that this is getting out damaged by this, and this? Like, I can understand it getting out damaged by Bisento, but like I said, I was just talking to my friend about this the other day. I had 360 in the sword, and with Trident doing more M1 damage than my hammer, it really doesn't make sense. However, that's why I have it into A tier. Slow damage is not all that great, but the reason it's in A tier is because it does have some really good combos. You have to acknowledge the combos it does have with some of these fruits. Mera. I haven't really seen it with any other ones, but I'm sure there are builds out there. But I don't know. This is the full tier list. I think it's a pretty solid tier list. The only one I really don't know about is bells. I don't know like where to like place that, so I just put it B tier because I don't know, like a heal. And golden pole, like I would arguably debate putting golden pole into A tier. However, due to the nerf, I would feel confident putting it in B tier because I really see nobody using golden pole, and I tried using it in PvP, didn't feel good at all. So yeah, I think this is a pretty solid tier list. And about the one sword style swords, that's just their own tier. Don't even really pay attention to that, but I had to put it in here because it's a weapon tier list. So, anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you guys are a heavy PvPer, I would highly recommend getting one of these weapons. Obviously, you can't get candy cane anymore, but get one of these weapons, one of these 3 weapons. These are like really versatile, can be used in any build really. If you have candy cane, great. If you don't, you know, there's gravity cane, Trident, and Bisento to get. And it's not to say you can't use these weapons. It's just these will always kind of outshine these other weapons, in my opinion at least. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video. It's just a quick video because I didn't really know what else to upload on. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. It's been your boy Clouds. Peace.